Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I hope you're having a good day. For it is, I feel, a great deal of awakening to the Spirit, as I announced me. There is this awakening. So we continue to awaken. Personally, I've been through this roller coaster. It's been really an emotional roller coaster. It's like testing me, my ability to handle stress. Huh? It's like letting go of attachment to outcome. It's like Spirit is asking me to let go of something, and then it comes back, and it's like holding on to something as it is my it's something like if I don't, I will die, or like I lose everything, and so I'm holding on, and then yeah, no, you have to let it go. It's like it was nothing. It was just a dream. So it's like very very testing. It's like this my own. It's my soul. It's not astral entity. It's not the dark forces. I've been Vini Vidi Vici. I've been there. I recognize the dark light, and so but it seems my soul knows the intensity, loves the intensity, the constant confrontation between opposites. And it's really important to learn to stop the pendulum of duality. This life was created on a single string of light that connects us to the bottom of the center of the earth on this physical plane, and the great central sun. And there's a single string of light. But very soon, a whole pillar of light will descend to englobe all our frequency and solidify our aura and all that. But for now, this single point of light, we can never find it, because there is a pendulum that swings. And some people have pulled it up very very, so it's even harder. The contrast, the everything is like exaggerated here in terms of what the polarity that was decided by the creator. Some beings have been manipulating the program to make it really really hard. So let us stop this pendulum of duality to the center. I stop it within me, I stop it within you, and we connect on a vertical axis. It is important to do that, just to remember to stop this pendulum of duality, for that is really how we learn to navigate all the storms. But it is really trialing. It is tiring. Although there is, for me, it's been really really very very difficult, I have to admit. It's like I feel like I'm going insane with this program, but it's like my soul is really, yet there is always this point of freedom that is before me. That's constant. The peace, the joy, the abundance, the creativity, the point of freedom that is before me. And the call of the day is about peace, finding this inner peace. It's all about finding this balance and this equilibrium. So it's like my own soul program may be very different than yours. So I'm just expressing ideas, just like whatever. The idea is to slow down as much as possible, and to slow it down, to let things come and go with zero attachment to outcome, to allow the higher self to take the lead on the outcome. Yet everything we think, say, and do here is like as an influence. Every impulse that comes from us is like shifting the timeline. So we do have to be conscious and in control of our mind. Yet it's like I got to trust my higher self, right? Even if it doesn't make sense, and even if I cannot rationalize things in the here and now in relationship, because the higher self already knows what's coming in the future, or the possibility. So I'm gonna pull a few cards from the Akash. I also want to talk about the soul. The soul is the most powerful force on the earth. It is really what drives the whole process of evolution, and we're all a component of that great universal soul on the planetary level. Of course, it's much greater when you go to the constellation and universe and super universe and all that. But the observer of the day is the karmic relation. It's those relationships you cannot brush aside. They're just there, even if they keep coming and going until it's resolved. But the highest wisdom is the transport to stay on track. What we need to understand is the healer, to try to bring as much healing and completion within the situation. It's all a training to love, unconditional love, and to love ourselves and to love others, to respect the understanding, to respect the ignorance of those who are below us, and to respect the wisdom that those who are above us, and to draw the experience from both planes. It's really what the path of the earth. We chose that life, so now we're here. What we need to do is the Celtic, to connect to the elemental forces of nature and to return to this connection. And the outcome is finances. Finances is coming. It's going to be a great liberation point. The point of freedom is connected to me, for me, as as those finances that will come. And but it's this, the soul is really all the love and the creativity comes from the soul. It doesn't come from the ego, and the ego is just a go between. So it's like it is driving the evolution. It is a memory cell, a divine spark. When before we had the soul, we were spirit, but then there was no experience. As soon as we engage in this universal adventure of experience, the soul, there was this manifestation of soul. Some souls have started from the single cell organism and grown through the mineral, even vegetal, animals, and humans. But probably not my case, because I come from a different place. But there is so much variety within the whole great universal soul. And there are group soul, the monad, which are primary monad, a family soul, and the secondary monads, and all of that works together. So it's I thank you very much, by the way, for continuing to support the channel, for liking, subscribing. The YouTube unsubscribe a lot of people. I see that. So do not forget to resubscribe if you unsubscribe. For your comments, I really appreciate them. For your likes and for your donations and for supporting me. It's really still very helpful until my finances comes in. It helps me to survive. Like the song say, in this reality, few hearts survive. and and so I also wanted to say that personally, my choice is to be submissive to the presence of the Creator, of God, within. And because of that, I sometimes I take slaps, like really, really hard. The Spirit shows me that if they want to destroy me, they want to remove all my hope and destroys me, they can do it. And then they do it. And then they pick me up and recreate put it back together. But it's like it's really, I know that this power of God is hardly beyond. If God wants to do anything, his power is hardly beyond any understanding of what man can conceive. But and for those who are atheists or really inclined in duality, God find other ways to teach them. He will not impose. But for me, it is a choice to be submissive to my inner divinity. And but it can bring you down on your knees. And so it's like, whoa, it's like sometimes yesterday was really, really hard. It's like, but the tests and trials there is still this point of freedom that is near. And so I'm not complaining all that much. And well, then maybe I'll talk about the other notes I took, since I didn't talk about it in the French video. I'll reserve that for the next video. So I'm going to sing this song to finish. It's a song that really talks about to be lifted where we belong. It's beautiful songs from a movie. I think it was called An Officer and a Gentleman, by Joe Cooker and Jennifer Warnes. It goes like this. Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world few hearts survive. All I know is the way I feel. When it's real, I keep it alive. The road is long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Love lifts us up where we belong, far from the world below, up where the clear winds blow. Some hang on to used to be, live their lives looking behind. All we have is here and now, all our life out there to find. The road is long, there are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Love lifts us up where we belong, far from the world we know, where the clear winds blow. Time goes by, no time to cry. Life's you and I alive today. Love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Love lift us up where we belong, far from the world we know, where the clear winds blow. Love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Love lift us up where we belong. Love lift us up where we belong. We belong in the heavens. We belong in the well, we belong here too, but most of our spirit, for those who have been working on their ascension process, know that they're not really comfortable with all the dysfunction of the world. There is this, as Plato says, there is this world of idea, this perfect world that we long to return to, this higher, the heavens. And we're getting ready for the departing. Departing is really the observer of the day. We're getting ready to leave the duality, to leave the program. We'll still be there physically. We'll still have things to. We're not going to solve. It's not going to be solved from like one day to the next. We're going to continue with our program, but from a different plateau. The highest wisdom is serenity. To build serenity, which is peace. Peace is essential. It is not a luxury item. And it's something we got to cultivate within ourselves. What we need to understand is well-being. What brings us well-being? What we need to do is trust. Trust in the process. Sometimes it's not really easy, but Spirit says, I'm gonna enjoy what's coming. It's like gonna be so nice. I'm gonna be so fulfilled and very happy. So it's like that brings me some kind of a recomfort. Although sometimes they can just remove it all, like in one snap. I realize the power of the Spirit is like so immense in my own experience. And the outcome is the rewards. There's this big reward that is coming. We don't do things to be rewarded, but it is the cause and the effect. We work towards one thing. We cultivate a vision. We cultivate a dream. And eventually, for the God always says yes to all the prayer, believe it or not. And then he gives us, it says yes, and he brings us the energy of what we've been asking for. But then can we stay in the frequency of what we've been asking for? Are we ready to receive it? Mentally we'll say yes, but deep inside we have to be really ready from a deep inside process, and so it takes a while to align with the receptivity of receiving what we've been praying for. When we pray for others, it's always good because angels are be able to assist and the sacred flames and all that as well. Sometimes we can pray for ourselves as well. There's nothing wrong about that. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.